Hello, everyone. Thank you to the organization for the invitation. It is an honor for us to share our work with you today. My name is Marie Combette. I'm a co-founder of the studio La Cabina y la Curiosidad with Daniel Moreno Flores. We work with multidisciplinary tools and skills. We believe that experience is a source of learning.
We come from Ecuador, a mega-diverse territory of geographical plurality where various worlds coexist. The coast, the Amazon, the Andean highlands, and the Galapagos Island. We are from the mountains, where clouds collide with peaks and rivers are born. We are geographical beings. Culture is fragile. It is sustainable by the popular culture that still preserves the sense of the common good. In Ecuador, we build with our hands, using materials from the territory and tradition that stayed alive in every celebration. We are a multicultural country where different ethnicities offer distinct vision to face contemporary environmental challenges. We face a great contradiction where problems are felt daily. The air is saturated by transport smoke, and rivers directly receive wastewater and other hazardous pollutants, meaning is many in ground. Violence has become a constant reality, and we are navigating a complex political climate marked by deep disagreement.
For us, architecture is an act of resistance that seeks to heal and restore both ecosystems and the social fabric. We believe in the power of the collective. We work with children, youth, women, indigenous communities, and vulnerable groups, where collective action strengthens social dynamics, reclaim public space, and solve emerging problems. We think with our feet. By traversing the territory we inhabit on daily journeys, we unveil the essence of the place. We identify sites that remain outside of collective knowledge and locate natural ecosystems, like the rivers that the city tries to erase. We perform immersion on site to feel and understand the richness of the places we visit. We draw reality to know it and to empathize with our city. We are curious, lifelong learners, driven to generate knowledge through documentation, and so our work remains faithful to a rich and transformative process. Drawings are tools for peaceful struggle and advocacy. We expose a system in crisis. We seek collective awareness by understanding large-scale water cycles, making absences visible, and showing how all elements are interconnected. We are artisans. We are beings of doings. Everything is a playground, a space for experimentation and human development. We infuse every action with a spirit of freedom and a passion for the places we inhabit. We engage in dialogue with reality. In urban areas, we use materials that have lost their purposeful original. We recycle as a political stance that gains spatial meanings based on the essential needs of those we serve. We work to sustain culture through the use of local natural elements, which all immense wisdom as resources provided by the earth itself. We strive for inhabitants to achieve their own sovereignty through the act of making.
Now, we would like to present the Chaki Wasi Handicraft Center of the Shalalá community. The Quilotoa volcanic lake is a beautiful geographic landmark of the Andean landscape, 13,000 feet above sea level. It is located in a highland with a special ecosystem. The Shalalá community is an empowered community at the base of the lake. Their tradition is to build with paramo straw. They live from what the earth provides. In the Andean worldview, the entities of nature are interconnected.
Ecuador is deeply scarred by migration. In this community of 122 families, 40 people recently left, and this exodus erodes rural indigenous population, severs ancestral knowledge, and fuels a dangerous disconnection from the territory. We built to ensure that staying is a dignified choice, transforming roots from a weight into a foundation. They have a unique organizational structure. Roles rotate so that everyone is an active part of the community center. It is a volcanic crater with turquoise water, a landmark what visitors are drawn to see. Shalalá is a community zone. In the past, they planted the pine trees with a goal of making the land productive. They were looking to improve their financial prospect. And 36 years ago, they started promoting sustainable tourism in harmony with nature, valuing and magnifying it. They have today a tourist center, a restaurant, 3 lodging units, a camping area, and an overlook point, and now an handicraft center.
15 years ago, we designed a wooden scenic overlook point for local and international tourism to intensify the experience of the lake. It has been a profound experience connecting architecture with the landscape and the people, becoming a landmark for contemplation in the country. In the past, plastic tents were set up for the sale of their handicrafts along the forest. Together with the community, we wanted to retake the future through vernacular architecture. There is a sharing of knowledge and culture between the generations. We identified the various traditional techniques still used in the Andean countryside. We work with the community drivers and jointly build a fair trade space for their handicrafts. The construction used very few tools, 2 drills and 1 saw, along with many hands and human strength. Making something with our hands is an exceptional act of thinking through making. Chaki Wasi in Kichwa means house made straw from the floor to the roof. It is more than a building. It is an instrument of economic sovereignty. Culture is sustained by co-designing, co-constructing, and democratizing architecture as a fundamental good for human development and the environment. The shape of the structure gives everyone the same opportunities to sell. We have 2 massive door walls and a special place in the middle. With 24 dedicated stands, this center serves as a vibrant space for collective learning and the celebration of cultural pride.
First, we remove the cobblestone from the parking lot. We use big river stones as a foundation. The structure is made of eucalyptus wood tied with cabuya, a fiber that comes from the penco plant, and support with large charja dowels, small wood of young eucalyptus. A minga is a traditional day of collective community projects with everyone's help. The work is shared among men, women, and the youth. During our minga, the whole community got involved in the construction and we experienced knowledge being sharing. We prefabricate a total of 26 trusses were lived and placed with link between them. Unions were made with wooden nails. All the coatings are made of chalk just continually repeated, and the grit mantle of the roof is made of straw. Armfuls of straw were carried from the highlands to the site. Building is a pretext for sharing by doing. The Shalalá community is rich in natural beauty. To get to the scenic overlook point, you follow a path through the forest, and this center as reconnecting the culture with their ancestral architecture. Chaki Wasi is a symbol of the Andean worldview, living in harmony in rural and mountain areas is a great resistance against climate change. The roof opening allows the light to enter, which is magical. This center is also used to host festivities, bringing together both locals and tourists for performances and celebration. For example, the dance of the condor in love. This commercial space fosters a sense of empowerment and cultural reclamation. Two tall and narrow openings bring the circularity of the plan, making for dramatic entrances into the central courtyard. The design has the same scenic impact to the countryside as do the traditional house in the highlands. Let's witness the inauguration of Chaki Wasi's video. Architecture has become part of the local identity, now woven into their cultural painting.
We empowered community autonomy through professional tools, and we transcended architecture such as graphic design, a wayfinding, a ticket office, a pier for the guardians of the volcano. We project an ecological restoration of the landscape by a native plant nursery for soil regeneration, by implementing water management system and securing external funding.
Our goal is to consolidate self-sustaining processes, powering community strength and lasting independence. The future is built upon the wisdom of the past, and architecture should not be a privilege. It is a collective right. Let's make it happen. Thank you for traveling with us through the Andes and into the earth of Shalalá. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to the entire Shalalá community, to the organization that provide financial support, and to the entire team that make this project a reality. Thank you very much.
Thank you.